How you doing? Uncle Do here. Y'all know what time it is? Uncle Do gonna tell you. Well, it's time for Uncle Do to voice his opinion. All right? Here, we have two jars of moonshine, okay? This came, well, Uncle Do made it, okay? It's my moonshine. This came from a distiller, okay? You see the label, the jar hasn't been tampered with. People will say this here isn't moonshine because it was bought in a store, all right? Uncle Do don't follow that philosophy, all right? Uncle Do would give anything to go into work Monday morning, all right? Or any morning for that matter, and say to his boss, Uncle Do is leaving the company. I'm going to follow my dream and I'm going to go produce moonshine that will be distilled through a distillery, all right? Any one of you out there, okay, that make moonshine, all right, would love to do the same thing. If you don't think you want to, you're fooling yourself, okay? Because I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to make moonshine, 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. I just don't. I mean, I'd even put in the overtime, to make this. I do it 6 days a week, 10-hour days to get a product in the store, all right? Taxes were paid on this. Taxes weren't paid on that. Well, taxes will never be paid on that because, first of all, Uncle Do ain't selling no shine, all right? Uncle Do is not selling any moonshine. I'll give you a jar, okay? And I have given away many a jar, but I have never, ever received 1 red cent for any jar that I've given out, all right? In fact, the only thing I tell people, when you're done, can I get the jar back? They're kind of expensive, you know what I mean? $18, $20 for 12 of them. And that's the small guys right here, all right? So, to say this isn't moonshine in Uncle Do's eyes, that's just ridiculous, all right? These guys had a dream, to get their product out there, and guess what? It worked. They're out there. This is Mark Ramsey and Digger Maine's, their Sugarland Shine, the Mountain Legacy Corn Whiskey, clocking in at 120 proof. Uncle Do probably at about 110 in this jar, but, they're out there doing it, making their thing. And that's the same, I could say the same thing for bourbon, okay? Bourbon, it's not made in Kentucky, but I can tell you right now, in Pennsylvania alone, 1675 distillery, okay? Makes a 5-year bourbon that'll knock your socks off. Hobson Hardware, their Cedar Street bourbon, my goodness, it is fantastic, all right? Up in the Pocono Mountains there, Holy Ghost Distillery. John and Janice, John makes a corn whiskey that is, a corn bourbon rather, that is 99% corn, 1% malted barley. Outstanding. And then the moonshine even, there's Broad Slab in North Carolina. They make a fantastic moonshine. Just a small distillery. Support your small local distilleries, okay? You don't need to be the big guys out there, but these small, independent, all right? Bluebird Distillery in Pennsylvania, all right? Phoenixville area. I believe it's Phoenixville. Pardon me if it ain't, all right? Fantastic. Mermaid Spirits. Man, their bourbon is out of this world. Out of this world. And you're going to tell me because it ain't from Kentucky? I don't get it. All right? Uncle Do flew halfway across the country to go to Spirits of the Wasatch to try their bourbon. All right? And it was absolutely fantastic. Again, a small distillery, one guy with a dream, okay? To get his bourbon, to get his gin, to get his, whatever out there, the vodka, the whatever, all right? I just don't understand it. But, again, this is Uncle Dude's opinion and Uncle Dude's opinion only. But all those places that I mentioned, okay, Broad Slab, Bluebird, Hobson Hardware, 1675, Mermaid Spirits, Holy Ghost Distillery, out there in the Salt Lake City area. Get yourself over to Spirits of the Wasatch, all right? Support these people. Support them. They make fantastic drinks. And you know Uncle Du ain't lying about a drink, all right? Now, I believe my little rant is over. Cheers, everybody. Whew. Man, I love me that corn liquor.